Hi, everybody. You guys know me. I'm Corey. I'm the Diggity Dungeon Disaster Director, DJ. That title feels like it gets bigger every time. Anyway, I'm here to say thank you for coming back to this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check our links to our Podbean, our Patreon. Help us keep this thing funded. I mean, we could really use the help. It's been pretty much just us for like the last 3 years, and we enjoy bringing this to you guys, but a little bit of help along the way is always welcome. Anyway, I don't want to take too much of your time. I hope you guys enjoy the episode, and I will see you guys at the end. Hi, everybody. Sorry for the late time. We had quite a start. It has been interesting. New maps, new layouts, new everything, because we got a new member. Let's just start off. Hi, everybody. You guys know me. I'm Corey. I'm the Diggity Dungeon Disaster DJ. Thanks for the follow, the Sword Man guy. I think I read that right. I'm Corey. I'm the Diggity Dungeon Disaster Director, DJ. I'm here with the party. Say hi, everybody.
Hello!
Hey, what's up?
All right, let's go ahead and start introductions. Let's start with Lily.
Hi, I'm Lily. I play Aria, the Divine Soul Sorcerer, who's about to lose her shit.
Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm playing Rook, your pointy-eared half-orc paladin who is also about to lose their shit.
Sierra.
Hi, I am Sierra. I am playing Arum, the half-elf bard, who has absolutely no idea what's going on.
Dust.
Hello, I am Dust. I will be playing Soul, the Triton Tempest cleric, who is not about to lose their shit.
Rodeo.
Hi, I'm Rodeo Max, and I'll be playing Kadath, the half-elf Great Old Ones Warlock, who will similarly not be losing his shit.
Now, last time we left off, you guys had all been off doing their own thing. I need to take a minute, and I need to send you all items lit.
I love
things.
items.
Let's see.
Item.
Rook.
Let's go for
Weird,
it, dog.
because, like-
Everybody, let's go.
All right, this one
Okay, I will read that eventually.
is
Oh,
Just
man.
gonna wait until Rook will actually read it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Rook actually reads it.
3.
Because I have not yet received it.
Send and then Dust. The only person I haven't messaged with the soundbot. We shall change that today.
I was about to say I'm special.
Yeah, you haven't messaged me with the soundbot either.
Yeah, I try not to message people with the soundbot.
Yeah. It's very kind.
Has a mind of its own sometimes, but it does not like me fucking around with its coding. Alright. So, everybody will have gotten a message, hopefully in Discord, with the letter. Let me know if you have not. I know, Arum, you're unfortunately not, because you're in the
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, with that, we last left off where you guys had turned in for the night. The next morning, Rook, Arum, you guys would have come late, probably pretty late that night, after, kind of walking from just like quarter of a day's away from town, and getting back in. You guys probably would have been able to get a nice room just fine. 2 rooms if you guys want to separate and just kind of have like your own space. They do have plenty of that there. But The next morning, you guys will all wake up, and you guys will find that there are no sign of Rishi or Aelo. They don't come down from their rooms. If you guys share a room, they didn't come to the room. Actually, no, I don't think they shared a room. They had their own room. But they don't emerge from that room either. After a while, I think it's pretty obvious what has occurred. One of you, some of you, will go in the room and find that they have left notes for everyone. We can pick up there a few minutes later, however you guys want to do this. I'll let you set the scene.
I think Kadath would have probably been the one to go in.
I think Soul would have gone with you to make sure everything's okay.
And upon seeing the notes, Kadath will pick them up, look at them, be able to realize which one is his thanks to Aria's teaching. He can probably spell his own name by this point.
Undercommon. You can read and write Undercommon currently.
He'll take it and kind of crumple it and put it in his pocket and hand the others to Soul.
So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's worth noting, I think Rook definitely slept in. So she's not up yet.
Go flip through the letters, see if one with her name on it, pocket it, and then turn to Cade and be like, "So what now then? What do we tell the others? They just left?"
Everyone does eventually, but yeah, we should tell them. You wanna split the notes up? I just don't know who's for who.
Yeah, probably both should go and tell Rook and Aria together. So.
I think at that point, Aria will be meandering across. She would have been up early to go have breakfast before they decided to go check on Rishi and Aelo. So she'll peek her head in the door and just like, where are they? I thought that they were still in bed. You think they went out for a run?
I don't think so.
And Soul will hand Aria her letter. They all left us notes.
Just the color is going to drain from her face as she peels it open and looks at it. And then we're going to, for flavor, she's going to use one of her poison cantrips and just dissolve the letter in her hand. And just walk over to like the side table for the bed and kind of lean on it for a minute before absolutely just screaming fuck as she knocks the table over. I don't understand how they did this to us. I thought they were our friends. I thought that they cared about us and they're just gonna leave without even telling us, just leaving us a fucking note. Why does everybody do this? Why does everyone just leave a fucking note?
Sometimes people leave. Sometimes they don't have the courage to say so. I don't know why.
Sometimes they can write better than what they can say.
What kind of objects are there in the room? Would they be like a vase or a cup or anything?
Oh, yeah. A vase with flowers in it. They've got several cups, a teapot. There is
Alright, the vase with flowers
iron
will...
pokers from the fire. Sorry.
It's okay. The vase with flowers will specifically throw her off. So she'll wrap her hand around the neck of this vase and chuck it over against the wall. And just scream, it's not fair that they just leave. They don't get to just chicken out of talking to us and thinking that they can just leave and pretend that it's not gonna fucking hurt because they left a fucking note.
I think the vase hitting the wall would wake Rook up. Do you think that she got a room with you, Arum, or did you want your own room?
She probably would have gotten her own room.
Okay. Cool. And Rook comes to and is just immediately puts on clothes and runs out the door.
Kadath will look at the end table and just kind of push it over in solidarity with Aria.
She's just crying and sitting on the bed.
Kadath will take a seat next to her.
Couple seconds later, Rook comes running in the door. Why is everyone screaming? What's going on? Good morning.
I'll turn to Kadath and like with like a look saying I'll deal with her. You got this.
Kadath will nod.
So I'll start walking to Rook and be like, let's talk in the other room.
Okay. Then Rook will lead the way out.
You guys can go. Do yours thing first.
All right.
Yep.
Once in the room, Soul will pull out the letter that with Rook's name on it and say, Aelo and Rishi left. I'm assuming last night, but they left us all notes.
They what?
They're gone.
Oh. I see. Rook will take the note. How very kind of them to leave a note to someone who can't read.
I can read it for you if you want
It's
me to.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go take care of Aria. I'm gonna go figure out something to do with myself.
Kind of be awkward, like stand, like take a not even a step, but like 1 foot, and then like act like she's about to step, but she's like, no, I think maybe I should stay here. I mean, it's okay if you want to get mad, throw stuff like Aria. It's all right to be mad that they left without a word.
I can't blame them. So I won't get mad. Just don't take this the wrong way, but please just leave me alone. If you wouldn't mind.
Okay. If you need anything,
I'll come
I'll be
find
right
you.
here. Yeah.
I know. I ran into somebody on the road.
Somebody?
Yeah. A lady. But I don't know if this is the right scenario to introduce. But she's here, so if you see a half-elf around, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Let's
And
say
Rook
you
will
have to be a
just
little bit
turn.
more specific.
Yeah, and Rook will just turn and walk downstairs.
Before you turn, like Soul's gonna like reach up her hand, like she was gonna give you like a shoulder pat, but just
He
like
flinches.
stops. I'll go see if Cade needs my help, and she'll walk back to them.
While you guys are having your conversation, Kadath will see if there's any lull in Aria's crying. He doesn't want to interrupt her getting her feelings out.
Eventually she'll calm down a little bit. Like, she's still doing the breathing thing, you know.
The sob cries.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to stop.
Yeah. I'm sorry that it hurts so bad.
I don't understand why everyone leaves.
It's the thing about life. Sometimes people come in, people go. Maybe they don't go when you want. Maybe they don't go how you want. But most of them go. But some people stick around.
She's gonna look at him with very sad eyes. He is still down, and she's, "Can I hug you? I need a hug."
Okay. Kadath will give her a hug.
And she'll just like do the flop.
And when Kadath's giving her the hug, he'll say, "I'm not going anywhere."
Okay.
Not anytime soon.
Thank you.
Did you read
Wish-
yours?
Yeah, for all of a split second. Do you want help reading yours?
Yeah. Do you have mine?
No.
Alright, hold on. Let me, yeah. It's not letting me download it and send it to you.
I'll take care of it.
I
I'll send it.
I think I can copy and paste it.
It's okay. I can send it.
Okay, thanks. Copy and pasting it messes the formatting up really bad. I don't think.
What to do? Kadath. Boom. Pop. Boom. Pop. Dot. Cop. Boom. To pop.
There we go. Sorry, guys. We probably should have forethought this, but maybe I should get copies of Kadath and Rook's letters. All right.
I actually do need to check and see if it's in common, because if it's in Elvish, she can't read it.
So I'm assuming Kadath will pull the note out of his pocket and hold it to her.
It looks crumpled angrily.
So she'll hold it and, like, with her finger point out where she's reading.
He's
And she'll
leaning
read.
over and reading along.
She'll read Kadath, the thrice-lived. You'll read these words soon, I'm sure. When you do, you may be surprised to learn that I died once. A god of death brought me back, by mistake, in his arrogance. It was then I learned that while gods don't get to choose whether to live or die, we do. If we're lucky, like you and I, we get to live more than once. Aelo the twice-lived.
I don't know what to do with that. I guess I am lucky.
Whatever you want to do with it. The words are yours now.
Kadath will take it and crumple it back again. Shove it back into his pocket. Is there anything I can do?
They say time heals all wounds. I should not have reacted like that, no matter how much it hurt. I think we should go and check on Sol and Rook and see if they're doing okay. I'm just better at hiding it than me.
That might be it, but it does hurt. Kadath will pause for a second.
Thanks for the follow.
My entire family told me never to come back. So I know what it's like to lose.
Well, I hope that you at least can take solace in the fact that we're kind of your family now.
I'll nod. Yeah.
And she'll actually turn and give him a proper hug rather than just her. I'm just gonna lean against you while you hug me.
He'll appreciate it. We should go check on the others. Sol will be fine. Me and Sol have been through it, but I don't know about Rook. Don't know her well enough to know. Let's go. Kadath will stand up and offer an arm out.
Ariel happily take it in order to pull herself up.
Is there anything else that can be knocked over on the way out of the room? That's not too
There's
inconvenient.
a coat rack by the door.
Yeah, Kadath will give that a shove over on the way out.
Okay.
A gentle one, but enough to knock it over. He's not like throwing a fit. He's just kind of like, push. Like
don't feel so bad about destroying the room.
Like an apathetic cat.
I was gonna say like a cat, yeah.
All right, let's go try to find. Sol's probably upstairs.
From this thing.
I would say Sol was
Okay,
probably
yeah, probably.
outside of their room, like outside in the hallway of the room that Aria and Kadath was in.
Sol.
Cade,
Yeah.
y'all doing okay?
You know how it is.
Yeah. Rook's downstairs said she needed a drink.
Not taking it well then, huh? Drinking in the morning.
Yeah. Although she did say she met someone along the way. A half elf, but that was all she said.
The one.
Say what?
Said another one. Maybe it's a good omen.
Maybe. But she said she wanted to be left alone for a bit.
Most of the time I don't think that people actually mean it when they say they want to be left alone. Aria's gonna go wander off and go downstairs. She wants to at least go and pay for the damage that she caused.
Yeah, Kadath will go along too. He's got a fat sack of gold burning a hole in his pocket.
I was gonna say, I think Rook got not a drink, but a coffee of some kind, like some kind of just drink as opposed to alcohol. Because she's got her own of that. And I think she's sitting in the corner, slowly pouring the rum that she got from Rebecca into the coffee. And just deep in thought.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee's good.
I'm sorry,
We're out
Corey,
of
I
milk
could
right
barely
now, which is why he's upset.
Oh no! I could barely see your face.
Oh, I could go for a coffee.
I could go for coffee. I've had like
On break, I'll
A
probably
tall-
go brew a pot.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
brewing coffee on that break.
I'm brewing
yeah.
some coffee. We're coming back, coffee boys, Corey.
Coffee.
Aria's gonna see Rook and beeline that way and just make sure that Rook sees her first, but wrap her arms around Rook from behind as she's setting the 2 gold down. Like calling out to the barkeep, just not addressing the fact that she's hugging Rook. I may have done some damage to the room, so there's 2 golds, and if you look at it and it's going to cost more than that, I will give you more than that.
Kadath will just go up to the barkeep and slip them another 3.
There we go, that's 5 gold. Yeah, I don't think it was that much damage. I only tossed a vase.
Pretty true. Alone in there was only 2 gold. So, yeah,
There you go.
cool.
The extras
Thank
for
you.
the trouble.
Oh, she's just resting her chin on the top of Rook's head. She's probably like on her tippy toes in order to do so.
Yeah. It's just like, hi, you good?
Yeah. Are you?
Debatable.
That's fair.
She'll just take a sip of coffee. Coffee, giant air quotes. It's mostly rum at this point. And say, you sure you're okay? Because you still
We're just
have...
gonna stand here. Unless you want a real hug. We can have a real hug if you want, but I don't want to disturb your coffee.
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I will be fine in time.
Truly. Just not even shortly after that, you guys will hear like hammering on the front door. The bartender has grabbed something and he's hammering something into the front door.
Okay.
Alright.
What's he hammering?
It is a sign that reads, famously trashed by the Twilight's Chosen.
Of course.
That's good. That's good.
I don't think that's good for public image.
I mean, it's good for his public image.
It's people in the door.
I heard that you made a friend.
I did, yeah. She got her own room, so I was kind of half waiting down here for her just because I didn't want to leave her alone in all of this, but I can go try and find her. We had a bit of an eventful day yesterday.
I'd love to
Apparently you
hear
guys did
all
too.
about it.
Maybe. I'll go find Arum. Give me just a minute.
Did you say Arum?
That is the name that I said out loud, yes.
And you'll just see like a smile, a very, very big smile, and go, are they a half elf?
Yes? Why do you look like
I'm
a
not gonna get my
cat
hopes.
with...
I'm not gonna
Okay.
get my hopes up. Just and then she'll sit down, she'll ask for a drink and then just sit there, like tapping her feet a little excitedly, like obviously having gotten her hopes up.
At this point, Arum will actually come in through the front door of the inn and tavern, and she's just holding berries in her hand and eating them as she's walking in because she went out and grabbed her own from the woods.
Nice.
Just looking for Rook, assuming that
Yeah.
she's awake. And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's up early. None. Friend in question. Well, friend, strong word, perhaps. Colleague in question. Arum, you seem to have come in at an unfortunate time. But, these are my people. Say
Aria?
hi, people. What?
Ari's gonna jump up from the bar table and tackle Arum.
Just like, why do I even bother with introductions anymore?
Arum's gonna wrap her arms around Aria and just squeeze her tight. I thought you left. You didn't write me. How could you? You promised.
I was so embarrassed. Literally, the first time we got to, he left me, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to write to you and tell you, and I didn't want to come back home and tell everyone else, and I just didn't know what to do, and I'm just so glad that you're here. And now there are more people who've just left us, and I don't know what to do, and oh my god, I'm so glad to see you.
Oh. After hearing that, she's gonna give her another really big squeeze and.
I think they know each other.
Evidently.
Do I need to call some of my animal friends to help dispose of some things?
Oh. Alright, just gonna get up and like step back. Like, it seems to be an emotional day for me. I'm sorry.
Quite alright.
So you two know each other.
Yes.
Nice.
So
Nice.
she kind of hung around the village that I grew up in. I actually taught her how to play her lute. She'll be very proud of herself.
And she'll pull like this emerald green lute off of her back. It looks just like her eyes.
Was that a sound cue? I'm sorry, I thought I just heard a scream on the
Yeah, I heard it too.
thing. Yeah.
Oh. Do we
Yeah, what
actually
is
hear
that?
that?
Yeah. So there
Okay,
will
what's
be
happening?
a commotion outside.
Outside we
Uh-oh.
go.
Yeah,
Yep.
about set. Soul stands up and heads outside.
Lail ready.
Kadath will follow behind Soul.
You guys will head outside, and the first thing that you're going to notice is that, well, one, packed people. They're all circulating around one area. And they're all kind of like standing as a crowd, kind of like in the center of the street. If you guys want, you can attempt to push your way in.
I have an idea. I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make my voice loud and say, "Move aside."
Some people move, some people don't, just because they don't know. But it'll thin out.
Elbows, people. The gods gave you elbows. Use them.
I'll make my way through the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Let me set the mood here real quick with some lovely music.
Lovely music. Oh god.
Sitting in the center of the street is a humanoid male. Not really sitting, laying at this point. Half of his body looks normal. He has brown pants, kind of like khaki colored shoes, kind of well strapped, mostly up the thigh. And then there is a discrepancy with his look at a certain point. Halfway up his body, his clothes have turned to ash, and his body has lost all color. He looks as though he was mummified in an instant. His eyes have cataracts, and he is just standing there in defeated horror. Well, not standing, laying in defeated horror.
Ari's gonna run over and see if he is dead or clinging on to life.
Don't touch him. Just look. Don't touch.
Her hands off, and she's checking. I guess we'll cast Spare the Dying and see if she can feel it go off or not.
So Spare the Dying, unfortunately,
Does
will
require
do nothing.
touch.
It does also
Oh,
require
yes,
touch.
tis
That's true.
touch.
Not a ca-
Question: Does this
Yeah.
look familiar to what we saw in the woods with the animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Arum's gonna kind of give Rook a knowing look.
Did anybody see what happened? The soul's gonna say to the crowd.
Does anyone?
There's going to be a trembling lady to the side who's speaking to two guardsmen. They're not fancy guardsmen; they're just to this small little place. Two pole arms. They've got half armor on and a leather helmet each. And you can kind of overhear her explain to them that he was just walking, and he just kind of stopped and just dropped. I mean, she didn't see anything. One moment she was weaving her basket. The other moment she looked over. The other moment she looked over and he was just dead.
Do you know this man? I may interrupt.
She'll explain that. Oh, so you're walking up and questioning her past the guards?
I'm kind of
The guards
sidling
will
up
kind of look to you
alongside
and
the
say,
guards.
yeah, the guards will look to you and say, look, it's great, you want to help, but you're going to impede the investigation if you could just step back.
I might have information.
The guards will look to each other and then nod, and then they'll split off. Like, one will kind of walk over here with you while the other one continues talking with her.
Okay.
What information do you have?
Well, and Rook will kind of look to Arum. It's like do you want to come join me in this? But just keep talking.
Yeah, she'll
happen to be
she'll give a nod and walk over as well.
Yeah, my colleague and I happened to be walking through the woods yesterday, and much of it is plagued by something very similar, it seems.
So,
I was just
monster,
wondering if
creature.
some kind of something, I don't know. What I was going to say is that it's I was just curious if maybe he'd been there. That might explain it.
As far as I know, no. He is the
Right.
animal tender. He lives on the edge of town. He deals with cattle and horses and typically spends his days in the fields.
That... Noted. Alright. Well, that's all the information I have. But I figured it might be of use.
These
more
other sightings, where are they located?
In the forests off to the side of town. Be careful, please.
Fine. We were trained for this. I'll nod and head back to the other gentleman, since you seem to be complete with your information.
Rick will narrow her eyes, and then turn to Arum and say, I think we've got to go find that wolf.
Agreed.
Kadath will look at the man who is turned to mummy, and can I make an Arcana check to see if, like, maybe I can draw some information from my great old one patron?
Let's do an Arcana check.
That's a natural one.
Oof, that is a 2 in total. No. Maybe he just didn't eat that morning.
Sounds about right.
Can I do the same with like history or medicine?
Sure.
Can I do it with history? Or with
Yeah,
medicine?
sure.
Okay.
Either or, both of them will give you different answers depending upon how you come at it.
That's 4.
That's a 4. I mean, you don't know anything that kind of solidifies with this. Like, the effects could match, anything between meeting a phantom that kind of drains life, or maybe a poisonous berry which is powered with necrotic energy, or but like there's a multitude of things that could have similar effects, but none of them can be narrowed down from the situation.
In another world, I'm getting PTSD when you said phantom.
Oh no.
We played Curse of Strahd, and they don't like the Death House.
I thought we were
Yeah.
talking about. I thought we were talking about when what happened last year to
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, also
to
that.
Finn.
Yeah.
I have very unluck with phantoms.
And
But-
necrotic everything.
EM will remember this.
Can I try to roll an Arcana to see like what magical effects could have caused this?
Sure.
It's not my best stat, but none of these
Yeah.
mental stats are my thing.
So certain siphoning spells from that 10, things that kind of siphon life energy or power or even magic, in variations could have affected him in this way. Though most of them don't drain magic or power nearly as much. Like it would either have to have been really powerful or like a force of nature to have such an effect.
I think to
at this
her
point,
that's gonna feel. I was just saying that she's probably not going to end up sharing that because that feels fairly obvious to her.
at this point, Rook will kind of get the group in the same general space, I guess, and say, "We need to get somewhere there where there are not guards, because we might have a solution to this, but I'm worried that they're going to try and kill the damn thing."
If something did this, shouldn't it be killed?
No, it didn't do it. It will fix it. Or at least it should fix it, but I don't know. We can't talk about this here.
Kadath will, into your mind, go, okay.
Thank you.
Why don't you lead the
Hey.
way? Oh, go ahead.
Actually, in front of Soul will appear a parchment with a small, tiny, like wrapped package, probably about the size of a pin.
Another note.
Oh God. She'll literally say it out loud. Oh God, and just open it.
It'll just say, "Play me," signed Twilight's Chosen.
How do I play it?
So the crystal is semi-common. It's a little bit more on the rare side. But you can record small sections of audio or visual. They haven't been able to make both, so chances are it's probably an audio recording on this one.
This is scary.
Okay. Why don't we go back to our room? We'll see what this says, and we'll talk about what you were going to say, Rook, so we can get that all out of the way.
Good plan.
And
Right.
so we'll start heading back to our room.
Okay.
So you guys will kind of come on out. You guys will find a nice little kind of quiet corner in the room. Not a lot of things going on. Some clinking of glasses downstairs, maybe just a little bit, because there are a few people kind of coming in for breakfast. But nothing heavy. The crystal's fairly simple. You just kind of hold it and this like way that you just will it to work, and if you're really concentrating on it, it just kind of does it. But you'll hear a very familiar voice, male. Heard you completed your first quest. Received the papers the other day. Congratulations. Are in order for when you return. We'll have a nice meal. sit down as a full guild and celebrate your findings just before we give you your second mission. Hope to see you guys here back safely and sound. Thanks again. Signed, Wilt.
Still don't trust him.
Same.
He's plenty trustable.
I think at this point we should trust them. They've been nothing but nice. They haven't... I don't know. This message seems good to me.
He reminds me too much of the captain.
No, the captain was a dick. Way more.
Details. Now, Rook, what were you wanting to talk about?
Okay. So, long story short, when Arum and I met, I was, tangled up a little bit. We'll leave it at that for the sake of my dignity. And there's, in the woods, there's this kind of blight, right? Like, you know, like everything turning to gray and losing all of the color and all of the everything. Kinda like the guy. And we found this gem because of the cat. You know how I've been following a cat? Have I even mentioned that to any of you? I don't know. I've been following a cat. And the cat went into the hole, and there was a gem in the hole, and I grabbed the gem from the hole, and then it became this plant wolf, and then the plant wolf broke the orb. There was an orb. I'm sorry, I'm not good at telling things in proper order. Arum, help. There was an orb, and it made everything die. And then the wolf kind of fixed it.
Followed path of death in the forest. Everything was black and crumbling, and I came upon Rook here, trapped by a baby vine thing.
Did you have to say it was a baby? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no.
Thank you for being a more coherent storyteller.
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
Rook is not your strong suit.
I want to revisit the sticking your hand in the hole thing.
I was not there for that.
Why'd you do that?
Because the cat told me to.
Can I roll an insight
trust
on
that cat. Please.
I'm rolling an insight on that.
Roll a nat
For it.
20 and find out that she really is that trusting.
That's an 11.
Should I roll something, or can I just speak? Or do you want to say what he finds out, Corey?
For what?
I rolled an insight on her saying the cat told me to reach into the hole.
I think it's easy to tell that she fully believes that the cat was, like, not really speaking, but, like, generally, like, telling her what to do somehow through mannerisms or actions.
Mm.
But, like, she's not like, oh, I'm Puss in Boots, put your arm in this tree.
Yeah. I trust that goddamn cat more than I trust pretty much any adult in my life.
Yeah, she's gonna pout.
Except you, you're cool. So, yeah, sorry, Arum, you were saying.
After Rook grabbed the thing out of the tree, it was like a green stone. And it tried to roll out of her hand. And then I grabbed it and I dropped it because I'm bad at holding things, I suppose. And then the wolf grew out of the ground and killed the black orb. And then the other dead things came back to life.
How do you kill an orb?
Ask the wolf.
And then the wolf ran off towards the mountains that are, like, all the way over fucking there, and she points generally west. And my thought is that if it's still hurting people, maybe we go get the wolf and bring it back here to fix the stuff.
Or the wolf could be causing the hurting.
No.
No.
Are you two 100% sure?
I'm
Yes,
never
we watched it
100%
heal the
sure.
land.
But how do we find it if it's run off?
It showed
Gave
us
off
where it
good
was
vibes.
going.
Yeah. Like good vibes. Hey, I'm going this way. Come follow me. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Also, Solo's been writing down this entire conversation.
Also, wait, we finished the mission?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
A combination of bad circumstances, faulty materials which were drawing lightning to it, and then goblins. Which is a whole other thing, and one of the reasons why Rishi and Aelo left us.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
There's Art. Hello, Art.
Yeah,
We
that's
have
our
Arum
Ignore
up.
the art.
No. It's important. Rook just goes, okay, so... Okay, goblins. Do we have to worry about the goblins now? Or do we got worry about the
No.
goblins later? Wonderful.
Dead.
I've worked on goblin-related stuff before. It's some bullshit.
No, Rook, the goblins were well and truly squished by the time we got there.
Aww.
We should.
Yeah.
More like eviscerated.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
By a tree spirit that was looking for a genasi.
Oh. That would do it.
Mm.
Anyway, positive topics. So what's the plan from here, I guess? We're gonna go find this
Ace
wolf,
the
or do we need to go
wolf?
back? I guess it's closer.
Yeah, but it might be something that's beyond our pay grade.
We could always
Yes.
go back like we were planning and tell them about what's going on and about the wolf and see if they want to do anything. I mean, you gave the information that you had to the guards, right?
Except for the part about the wolf, because I didn't want them to go chase down the wolf and spook it or something, because it seemed like a spirit. And you don't mess with
Okay.
spirits much. Creepy.
Well, I say we put it to a vote.
If I may, before we vote, I'm totally down for a vote. If I may, we do have one issue, is that if we go all the way back, it's gonna take us a couple of weeks, and then another couple of weeks to get back down here if this is what they want us to do. And a whole bunch more people might be dead by that point. I'm just saying.
True. But they could also want to do it themselves because they might, like you said, you don't mess with spirits. And it might be something we shouldn't be tangling in. And I don't really want to die.
Is it possible there are any mages in this town that can magic a letter to them?
It's not a bad thought.
Just like they did to us?
Yeah. Oh, Rebecca! She's still outside of town.
Oh?
She was nice. She gave me something.
You saw Rebecca without us?
Maybe. Nothing happened. Don't panic. Nothing happened at all. I just, like.
Why are you
maybe
so
lifted-
awkward about it?
I may have lifted a tree out of the ground for her to get pottery.
What is going on?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We can go see Rebecca. Also, she wanted to send her humblest apologies for treating us like shit, which I disagreed with. I thought she was actually rather nice, but I'm not a good judgment of character there. But she gave us this, and she holds up a half-empty bottle of rum.
We will
You guys can
drink that
have the
later.
rest of it. Yeah.
My vote will always land on going to see the pretty lady.
Agreed.
I don't know. I kind of want to go back. I don't think she'll be able to get a message to them.
Why not?
It's always
You have to know the person you're sending a message to.
Or the general location, or she could send it to the post office in Croker and get it delivered there, which will take minutes.
she has a
Hey,
book of
sorry.
pictures. Would that help?
GM question.
Mm-hmm.
Could we write them a note in the guild book that would get sent to them?
Not probably wouldn't be approved. Books like that are already in a lot of strain because it's got an entire continent it's dealing with. So chances are they wouldn't try to subsidize letters and notes and try to stress the situation even farther.
But
Maybe for
it
extreme emergencies, but like
it could be done.
like I said, in extreme emergencies, like a kingdom must be falling kind
Okay.
of situation.
Okay, if I would know that much, then I wouldn't ask. But if I knew it was possible, but I didn't know that part, Kadath probably ask if they could send a message to their guild through the book.
Like that
Yeah.
might be unwise.
Why?
Reasons. I'm trying to think of how Rook would actually know that, so never mind. Forget I said anything.
Well,
Let's just go give Rebecca a try. It'll take a couple minutes, maybe an hour, and we will ask her, and if she says no, then we can revisit our original options.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, Arum likes her
I'm
too.
Looks like I'm outvoted.
Mm-hmm. So, are we going?
Yes,
Sure.
now.
Right now. Let's go. And Rook will
Honest-
get up and walk.
Honestly, I'm mostly going along with this just to see where this goes.
All right. Well, let me give the viewer something to look at while we interact with this NPC. She'll unblur eventually, I promise. There we go.
Hello.
So, you guys will exit. You guys will make your way down the street and kind of out the front gate. It'll take about an hour or two, maybe a little bit longer, just to get where you guys remember her being. And once you get there, there's going to be clear signs that she's there, but it also seems that a couple other people have accompanied her on this. So there's a dwarven gentleman, kind of brown hair, tied. They're kind of walking and talking. They seem to have found like a cache of something in the ground, and they're trying to figure out how they want to kind of pull it. And so they're walking down the way. Of course, you know, her doing that whole TikTok kind of sexy girl boom, boom, kind of walk that they always do, because she's very intent on getting there. So she is walking fast, walking quickly, kind of with stride and with determination. And she's telling the dwarf that they need to fix the lift because the lift broke last time. And she's also speaking to a goblin who says that she needs to get written instructions and approval on being able to kind of clean up dust and send these items into one of the closest kind of museums, so to speak. Yeah. But she'll eventually like see the party and kind of stop for a minute. She'll wave. Once she finishes with them, she'll kind of send them off and then turn to the party itself.
Hi. I brought everyone. I know you said not to. It's for an actual reason, I promise, as opposed to you apologizing. It's fine, I already disturbed you. Don't need to do it again. But we have a problem.
Yes.
Someone else explain the problem, please.
Okay, we need help
Thank you.
sending a letter back to the rest of the guild to tell them about what is happening here because new things have arisen. Is that something you'd be able to help?
Potentially, yes. I do know a few small sending spells, but it truly depends. If it's just a letter, I should be able to help, but if it's more, I might struggle.
A letter would be fine if you just give us a minute to write it.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
She's gonna kind of turn and get very like, don't you touch that pottery, because there's like a little goblin trying to move one of them. If you break it, I'll rip off your ears and shove it up your ass. I'll just kind of sink back a bit. Hi everybody, I'm back for mid-roll. Sorry, I know we don't normally have a cut in the middle, but we also had some technical difficulties during the recording, so it just worked perfectly to put this here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. I know it's only been an hour. Check out our Patreon. I know we have a link down below for some merch. If you ever wanted your own Opportunity Rolls jacket, we got it. We've got mouse pads. We've got drink coasters. We've got a lot of stuff, actually. And I'm going to be putting out periodically new items for us to sell on the thing. It goes towards keeping the lights on, paying the bills, paying for Sirenscape, paying for Roll20, and all the extra stuff that we use to make the game look and sound as fun as it does. Anyway, yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys are enjoying this little break. I hope you guys are enjoying the story, and I will see you guys next time, because I do a little outro without needing to do another cut at the end. So thank you guys. Talk to you later. Hi, everybody. Thank you for waiting. We got coffee. I had to go black. We out of milk.
Hey, I always go black with coffee.
I have a cappuccino. Haha.
I like a little
Nope.
milk. Yeah.
That's great for you. I can't
But
get coffee.
we have fixed all issues. We are back. Let's go ahead and set the mood. You guys are just out of town. You guys have just acquainted yourselves with Rebecca. And she has agreed to help you guys send a note or letter, whatever you guys decide to choose. So take it away.
I suppose we have to go write that letter. I can pen it, or Sol can pen it, if somebody else wants to dictate.
Why don't you, Aria?
Alright. And she'll pretty much sit on the ground and like lay her pack down to use as a writing service and pull out a piece of paper and a pen. Or fountain pen? I don't know, whatever.
I think Rook should dictate. She knows what's going on the most, and she's a member of the guild.
Okay. I will dictate. Yes, totally. That is a thing I can do. Coherent sentences. I'm so good at telling people stories, just staring Kadath dead in the eye.
Try your best.
Rebecca will
Alright,
chuckle.
now you've embarrassed me in front of the lady. Okay.
That was all hero.
No, it's kind of like she thought you were funny. Like it's an admiring.
Okay. Well. All right. Rook is just blushing like a darker gray, I imagine. Like this entire time. But she'll dictate. Do you want me to actually dictate a letter, or for the sake of time, can we just say that Rook explains the situation and they write a letter?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you don't have to. I mean, if you could give me the gist.
Yeah,
of
the
letter,
gist
not the full
of the letter in my brain is hello. We
Solid.
we have gotta love a good hello. And explains what happened in the woods. I think also thanks them for sending the crystal thing. Explains what happens in the woods. Explain about the guy. In as little detail as necessary. And then say we have an opportunity to go find this wolf that previously healed the forest while we're here. Do you want us to do that, or would you rather us come back? Please advise. Signed, The Twilight's Call Part 2.
Twilight's Call?
Sorry,
yeah,
Twilight's
Aria
Call.
will- We're gonna say that you say Twilight's Call, and Aria's gonna fix that as she's writing to
Yeah,
Twilight's
the amount of
Chosen
times that
Part 2.
I as Alex have
Why?
messed
That is
up.
a catchy subsidiary name.
I
Honestly,
feel like
let me
I don't
roll a
know.
perception for our friend Rebecca here.
Sure.
Because I can't as a DM, but I was like as a person, I generally hope that name doesn't go unused or forgotten, because like that's a decently cool name.
Twilight's Call. Yeah. I don't know why it popped. Why I keep thinking that's the name. Like I know it's not in my brain. I've written down Twilight's Chosen so many times, but I keep thinking it's the Twilight's Call. In like Rook's brain, I guess.
Perception.
I don't know.
That is a 21 with a
course it
plus
is.
8, so she is going to she's going to point and just kind of like tap. That's really good. Is that what you're calling this?
Nope.
Yes.
I mean,
Is now.
you know,
And,
to be fair,
catchy.
we can use that as like we are a subsidiary of the Twilight's Chosen, and we're the people who call them if things get really bad.
Yes, subsidiary guilds are also allowed to have their own particular names as a subsidiary. You are, in effect, the Twilight's Chosen. They would be known as generally the Twilight's Chosen, but you guys would have your own guild's name with an overarching, like, we are part of this guild, but our guild's name is this.
I thought that we were added as actual members of the Twilight's Chosen, not as a subsidiary
Oh.
guild.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't see paperwork or want
Should
to
we add-
assume.
Yeah, should we add a postscript that says, by the way, do you mind if we come up with a secondary name for our individual group?
I say we should just run with it.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll worry about it later.
Aria in parentheses is going to put affectionately called the Twilight's Call by Rook. Close
No, don't
parentheses.
credit me! They're going to
You're getting credited.
No.
Predator.
See
Twilight's
how they
Call.
react.
Twilight's
Test
Call.
the waters.
Yeah.
Is that everything you would like to put in the note?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think we're leaving
fold
out
it
the
up.
fact that 2 of us have left. And that we have another for the moment.
Okay. So you guys will can pull it up. Let's see what I can do with her. Okay. So she will. She'll kind of take the letter first off. and then she will take the lid off the canteen that's kind of strapped to her hip, and she'll kind of like almost a Kara from the waterbending tribe, kind of pull the water out from it, and slip the note inside, which doesn't seem to dampen it. And then she will wave a couple hands, and you'll see the water kind of evaporate with the letter inside of it.
Hot.
Literally.
Yeah.
It won't be but a few minutes later, probably at 4 or 5, an actual portal will open around your general area. It is going to have kind of like bluish edging, and it is going to pretty much look, if you look into it, it is, from what you guys remember, the meeting hall for the Twilight's Chosen.
Welp.
If they could make portals, why did we go all this way here?
Has to resolve.
I was really looking forward to seeing Carl on the way back.
We'll probably get to go back at this point. They can open portals, they can bring us back. Probably go through the portal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rook's gonna go through the portal.
Give everybody a look at this lovely kind of hall.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good haul.
So you guys will go through. You'll see kind of like the usual meeting table, and in front of you, you will also see the members. A few, like I think there's only like 3 here at this point. There is Welt, Brom, and Maxie, who is kind of like holding the magic for the portal open. And Welt will kind of, first off, he'll smile. He wants to greet you guys politely. You guys have been through apparently a lot, so like he's hey, welcome back. How'd it go? I mean, well, I got the letter, but and then Maxie will kind of slowly close the portal behind you. Come sit. We can discuss what all you need.
Yes. I guess anyone else? I guess I'm talking. Okay. By the way, did Arum come with us?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Very awkwardly, but yeah, she definitely went with you guys.
Okay. Well, first things first, I'm glad you got the letter. There was something we didn't want to bring up in writing, given it's a bit more of a formal discussion, I think. But
Do you
two
want
of
me
us
to talk, Rook?
I can talk, I think. I mean, if you want to tell them.
I just didn't want to put it all on you if you wanted.
No, it's okay.
I mean,
I don't mind.
we can all talk. I mean, we're all friends here. At least I'm your
We've
friend.
lost the face of our party, so we're trying to figure out where everybody
Yeah.
fits now.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Aelo and
What happened?
Rishi. You guys were there. You might as well explain.
When Rishi left.
They caught wind of some other genasi and decided to chase, leaving us
see.
notes in the middle of the night.
You seem particularly happy about that.
Yes, I'm so very happy because that totally doesn't happen to me every single time I start to trust somebody.
Right. Well, we'll strike them from the list for now as they return. But it seems you already have someone new amongst your ranks. So,
Yes,
I guess I should give you a look of what this guy looks like for you, because you've never met Welt.
Nope.
Let me pull up Welt here real quick. Wop.
Wop.
Walt is he looks semi-brooding, though his smile is particularly kind. Brown hair, slight man bun, thick studded leather armor, 2 long swords to his side, a bit of earrings kind of coupling one of his ears. I'm Welt, one of the few heads of the Twilight's Chosen. It's an honor to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. I am Arum,
Oh,
friend, I think. Them.
Friend? More than welcome. Any friends of our subsidiary guild is friends of ours. Twilight's Call.
Thank you. She's
So-
very
Ari's just
awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just trying to make up for that with just politeness. Like, not minding, just forgiving. Like, well, not that you need to be forgiven, but just like water under the bridge kind of a situation. So, feel comfortable. I'm not going to plague your comments or your talk. What's happening? I mean, besides unfortunate death.
Is he asking
All of you.
Arum?
Like, he's going to take
Yeah.
a step back to the table and he'll take a seat and kind of steeple his hands like me.
They know something about a nature dog.
Well,
Wolf. It objected to being called a dog, actually. So long story short, Arum and I met each other in the woods, and actually, at some point, Maxie, correct?
She'll
would love-
nod. Yeah,
I
that's
would
me.
love. Hi, I would love to have a conversation with you about some of the things there, but that's a me thing. That's not a everybody else thing. That's a me thing. But
I reckon we could.
that would be lovely.
Just kind of, she's just saying agreeing.
Yeah, okay. But long story short, there was some kind of corruption in these woods that we think caused the death of this man, and through a series of shenanigans, we found a crystal that turned into a wolf, and that wolf healed.
We're going a little quickly.
Alright,
Oh,
so
sorry.
this corruption, what did it look like? And you're going to see him like steal glances to the other people in the room.
We didn't see it.
a black orb.
Arm.
Black Earth.
Everything
Sucked the
kind
life
of
out
Okay.
of everything around it.
sucked the magic. Might be more accurate.
Magic. And this creature, you said it came from a crystal. Do you happen to catch the color of this crystal?
Green.
Green.
Emerald.
It's an earth crystal. And he'll say that to the others, and they'll nod. Okay. Alright. Well, we're gonna inform you of what we've been doing and what we plan on doing and have been working on for the last year.
Oh.
You might take a seat, it's a bit to take in.
Aria's already sitting down. She found an empty seat at the beginning of this.
The baby is crying.
Oh no.
Um, Right. He's got a bottle, though, so he'll find that, I'm sure. And
He's
we've got a little
supposed to
camera
be
right here to
napping.
watch him.
Okay, cool.
So. You guys know about how the world was created, the 3 gods, etc., etc.?
Yeah.
Well, those gods eventually created what are known as the divine elementals. These things are the reason that we can conjure, use, manipulate magic to this day, depending upon the school and the elements and things like that. It said that they birthed such an abundance of magic in the world that they made it easy for us to manipulate. But for the last couple of years, thousands of years actually, magic has been receding. Spells are becoming more and more difficult to cast. And our reports have shown that anti-magic spheres, barriers, areas of effect have been occurring. And they are so potent, they rip the magic out of everything, every last bit of it. It'll kill anything it touches. Destroy any item that could hold magic. It rips fabric as if it's seen millions of years in a single second. It's not a great thing. Hell, it's horrible. So the Twilight Chosen has started working on a way to repair this situation. We believe that this is occurring because magic is siphoning, as we use it, it's siphoning magic from the environment. So the more magic we use, the more the world tries to take from other things to correct the balance, so to speak. We've got thousands of magic users all over the continent, all over the world, millions, even, potentially. So these events of the circles will just continue to happen until eventually it is a gigantic one. It could hit a kingdom. It could hit an entire town. It could hit an entire forest. Bambuk Man, thank you. We've looked we looked into things that we can do, and it is believed that if you can gather the crystals and you can place them together in their original forms, you could rebirth the original elementals, and they could restay the magic balance in the world. They could rebirth more magic. They could put an abundance of magic back into the world so that these spheres stop. Magic will become easier to use, and the world would be better for it. It's not easy, but we believe it's possible. If you guys have indeed found the crystal, we would ask that you reobtain it. Bring it back. We can put it in the safe, the vault, until we recruit all of the pieces of that said crystal and place it together for one of the elements to be reborn in the world. Of course, as you know, there are multiple elements: fire, ice, wind, water, earth, electricity, lightning.
Art.
Sorry?
Dumb joke. Don't mind me. I did. Making a Captain Planet joke.
Yeah.
Don't know
What?
this Captain Planet.
I don't mean to push
Planet.
forward, but what's the plan then?
The creature in which you have seen, you will have to slay to recoup the crystal. Its death will not be for naught. It will go back to the original form, returning its power back to the original crystal, and giving birth to the original creation.
Okay, so we do have to kill the wolf then. I'm sorry, Rook.
In a minute.
Fine.
It is a concept, a construct. It is, we believe, part of a full soul. So returning it back to the original soul would be kinder than letting it feel like a piece of itself for the rest of its eternity.
Can I roll
We've already
insight on
collected. Sure.
that? Okay. Just me as Rook is like, that sounds a little off. I wonder what that could be. So
We've already collected 3 other crystals: 1 fire, 2 water. With a 20 insight, he believes it. I mean,
Okay.
there's no telling if like you will feel the same once you get to that point, but he believes that it's kinder. Right.
Is this something that's beyond our current level of ability?
I wouldn't think so. They have mostly abilities to create. Most of their offensives only work if they're kind of more volatile elements. Fire is incredibly dangerous. Ice as well. Water can be drowning. Earth, we've seen tremor senses and stuff like that, but nothing heavily dangerous. I wouldn't go in it blind, though, or without feeling the situation. We actually had Maxie. Not Maxie, sorry. My brain kind of blanked here. We actually had Kadath, our druid, speak to one of the water elementals, and they actually freely gave themselves to us, knowing what we were doing.
And I incite that.
Sure. Yeah.
Good
No, he's not
rolls.
Mm.
Just for the podcast, that was 2 20s. So it was a 20 from Rook and a 20 from Sol just then.
But yeah. They knew what we were going to try, what we were going to attempt. So after some conversation, they freely gave their crystal to us. If that gives you any solace in what this means.
Does for me. Don't know about the rest of you.
And we discuss with ourselves before we head out.
As always, of course.
Do you mind if we use our room for the night?
Yeah. By all means. If you're done and you wish to return, if you so decide, Maxie can open up another portal. She can only do that twice per day. So
I guess-
we can return you back to your location.
Yeah, I guess what I'm just saying is maybe a Twilight's Call group meeting.
Sure.
So start heading up the room, see if anybody else follows.
I'll follow. But she'll glance back at Maxie and say, I still want to talk with you at some point. Then she'll leave.
Bye. I'll be here.
Cool.
I think the rest of us are going to follow as well, unless Arum or Kadath have anything they'd like to do.
No. Kadath will follow immediately.
I think Arum's gonna see how much she can learn about these elementals, considering the memory that she had the other night.
Well, it won't take you long at all. You guys will head upstairs. You'll see that nice, large kind of room, almost like its own apartment in this large guild building. Little knock holes for each person's individual room.
Oh, my painting's still there.
Your painting is still there.
Yeah.
There is, however, a difference in your painting, if you were to look at it. There's a
I'm
small
looking
black
at it.
cat sitting in it somewhere.
Where? Just like on the horizon?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Casting a shadow down over the...
That's cool.
I really hope that the cat moves every time we look at the painting,
Oh, that'd be dope.
or every time we come back. Something.
At some
Roll
point,
a
the cat is
D100,
the
let's
sun.
see.
Okay. Cool. 1 second.
Good roll. Good roll.
Ah. Oh, well, thank you. Once.
I
I
read.
tried.
That's not a roll.
There we go. 52.
52. The cat's tail is constantly flicking back and forth.
Oh, that's so cool.
Rook just stares at this damn painting for like a full minute. Goes, I have never liked cats until now. And now I'm a cat person. Why do I have to be a cat person? It's fine.
Because cats
it's fine.
are beautiful.
They're gorgeous, I'm sure. But anyway, we're here for a purpose. So
Yeah, I'm at a game. I'm looking through my notes. That during when we were trying to pull the sword, that creature wrote something on the wall, right? Or
Yeah.
we found some. What was it? I didn't seem to write it.
Mm-mm.
Something about our heroes on what they seem to be.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
your
heroes lie or
heroes will
something.
become your villains. I
Mm-hmm.
believe it was.
It was something like
Something like that.
Yeah. All right. Now,
Yeah.
but
Corey
now
looks like he wants to say something.
I'm gonna get to the point where I'm not gonna fill in the blanks. I'm gonna let you guys struggle a bit.
No, I know.
Um,
I was
that
gonna
way you
say,
guys
given it
take
was
notes.
shouted in my... I was gonna say, given it was shouted in my head, which is why I didn't write it down because I was in character, can I roll history to see if I remember what it was?
Definitely.
Okay, cool. Because I seem to remember it had something to do with, like, your heroes will become your villains, but I didn't write it down because I was in Rook's head a lot more than I was my own. Okay. 1!
That's a 1.
Natural 2?
Something about villains.
Yep. Okay.
all right. I don't wish to bring this night up again, but y'all remember when we were that night with the sword when we were trying to pull the sword out of the stone?
Yes.
But the first y'all saw a ice creature, right? An orb, right? That became an ice creature.
Yes.
And
See
then
that
go ahead.
Aria's not going to answer anything because thinking about that night, she just goes pale as a ghost and like kind of freezes up. So all of these will need to be answered by Kadath.
And we gave chase to it. It had wrote something on the wall.
Yes. I don't know what it wrote.
I'll admit
Water
I was.
check.
Oh, I don't have water, but I do have soul.
I got coffee.
I have water
That's great.
and
I
coffee.
need the energy.
It was something about your heroes will become your villains.
Something like that, yeah.
I also was a little freaked out, so I didn't. One of the few times I didn't write it down.
Yeah, it screamed in my head, so... Yeah.
Doesn't this seem like what they were talking about? These orbs becoming creatures. It was
Maybe.
something. It was something about heroes lying.
Are you saying that there may be one of the crystal things there and we should go back?
I'm just saying, while it doesn't seem like Welt and the others are lying.
He's saying that maybe it's a nefarious thing.
I don't know, but it's something that's pardon the expression, I guess, but it's something like the captain used to say. It's rocking the boat in my ideas. Like I don't. It doesn't. There's something not right.
Maybe. But everything they say tracks. I hadn't mentioned it before because I didn't think it was important. Apparently it is now. But Aelo knew about it. I had a dream a little while ago. Before we left. Or actually, like, that night, now that I'm thinking about it. And someone who I think is my god spoke in my head and explained that magic is dying in the world. And if the gods are concerned about it, then I think we've got a real problem.
Okay.
I'm not saying I don't think this is an actual problem. I just don't know if what is killing these creatures and then gathering the crystals is the right thing.
I know. I'm just saying it's not just the Twilight's Chosen who's seeing a problem with this. Like there are
So
gods.
are you
who are
saying
need
that we
Soul.
shouldn't trust?
I
Sorry.
need Soul real quick to do me a roll. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh
It's
no.
12. So you will be racked with pain, right? And that song you remember from earlier will return. You have flashes over your original vision, so you see people in front of you, but you see wide open, almost as if you're swimming. It's got bubbles and it's blue, and there is this kind of larger shard in some sort of podium, a magical kind of stand, and it's just kind of shining. It looks like it's incomplete. Probably about missing a couple of shards, 2 or 3, maybe a good chunk of it is gone. But you hear a voice saying, "If you're going to leave, you can't remember anything. I'm sorry, Soul." And then you'll flash back. You will take 2d4 points of psychic damage.
Whose voice was that?
4 damage.
I shouldn't even have taken my health. I got back. That's exactly the same amount I had. But when when the vision ends and she snaps back, she will literally snap, fall back down, and probably not even Kadath is heard in a she will cry out.
Kadath looks very concerned.
And holding her head.
So
Aria is gonna dive forward and immediately cast Cure Wounds because, reaction. And look back at everyone else and yell at them to go get Maxie.
On it. Rook will run.
No, wait.
Comes back.
She's just breathing heavily as I'm fine. Speaking of that night, I have been having. Well, I haven't had another one, but I've had a vision. I don't know where I came from, and I think these visions are trying to help me remember. If I describe the big crystal I saw, I'm trying to think how I would say this. Would it look anything like the crystal that Rook said she saw? Like a smaller piece of it or anything like that?
Yeah, I will. Actually.
And she'll describe the big crystal.
That sounds
And-
like similar, yes.
And once again, a song that I don't know was playing again. And someone telling me if I wanted to leave, I'd have to forget.
As you
Rook,
share this
wait.
information, you will also receive another 2d4 points of psychic damage. 6
Oh.
points.
Go ahead and take that back
Does
down.
she react?
Kadath will be
Yeah.
holding on to Soul at this point.
She'll be holding her head like, almost like ripping her head.
Yeah, Aria's gonna whip around and look at Rook again and be like, no, go get Maxie. I don't care
No,
what the
yeah.
fuck Soul says, go get Maxie.
Okay.
Go
Fine.
ahead.
And Rook will, as she's running to go get Maxie, give Arum a look. Kind of like that. This is oddly similar to what I know of you. And she will sprint out to the door to go find Maxie.
It's oddly similar. I'm sitting here like,
Yeah.
Maxie will be. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm making an out of character comment. Please go ahead.
Maxie will be sitting down enjoying some tea when you come to get her, and she'll kind of look to you. Hi. How you going,
Hi,
Nick?
sorry to be back so soon. We have a bit of a problem. Medical.
Right.
We think. We're not sure. Help?
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
She'll stand up. She'll
Okay,
head with
and
you.
we're just gonna go.
What seems to be the problem? And she'll say as you guys kind of like head back.
To me or to everybody?
To you, because you guys
Okay.
are on your way back.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if she would say anything. Soul, our friend, she kind of collapsed. Something about a vision. And, appears to be in pain.
Huh.
And, I haven't figured out how to do that good, so...
Sure.
Thank you.
Are they in need of anything particular?
I have no idea. They just wanted me to come get you.
She'll head inside and kind of take a look at Soul. How are you feeling?
He is like that 1,000-yard stare, still holding, like gripping her head, but not like saying anything.
Kadath's holding her up.
Let's heal you up. She'll cast a 6th level Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that will do 37 points of healing. I'm pretty sure you'll be fully healed at that point.
I'd almost be fully healed twice. She'll like look up and be like, still kind of like that faraway look, but she'll say, "But thank you."
Hi. Did you eat the wrong mushrooms?
I seem to. It's like stabbing headaches when I try to remember my past.
It sounds like you have been affected by an alter memory spell then. A viscous one.
Why? I mean, and how?
Honestly, there's multiple reasons. But only the caster would truly know. I unfortunately do not have the ability at current to cure that. But in a day, I might, using the spell for the teleportation kind of stops my ability.
Do you know
Cost me a
what
bit.
spell needs to be cast?
Well, as far as I know, a full revivification. DM's gonna look something up. I know it's
Greater restoration.
Greater rest.
greater. Yeah, I was gonna say full restoration. Yeah, probably a greater restoration spell.
Okay.
It's a little above my ability.
Definitely above mine.
The other issue is that if the memory spell was done by a item or a high level caster, there's a possibility that the greater restoration that I would cast might not work. It really truly depends on how much they really wanted to hide that information.
She just sits down at wherever her bed and just doesn't talk.
She'll kind of feel the room and go, I remember you wanted to talk in private.
Oh.
I'll be just
Oh.
down the hall if you need me again.
Yeah.
She'll kind of give
I'll-
like a curtsy and she'll head out.
I'll be there in a little bit. You gonna be okay?
She won't answer.
Yeah. Great. I'm gonna go talk to Maxie. Come get me if you need anything. Suppose. Very awkward
be-
thumbs up. Leaves.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna have my headset on, but I have to check on the baby. So
Okay. You're good. Rook's gonna leave.
This is exciting.
Talk amongst thyself.
Since we appear to have some downtime, Arum, what have you been up to? It's been a couple months since I've seen you or heard from you.
Just been in forest, like always. You know.
But you were so far away from your usual area. Doesn't your mom miss you or worry about you?
Which mom?
Obviously the owlbear. No, I suddenly believe that you found your mother.
Okay. She knows. She knows that I've been trying to learn where I'm from. So I've been exploring. Recently, I have discovered some things about my past. Actually, with my encounter with Rook.
Wow.
A few memories.
That's a huge step. What did you remember? I mean, you don't have to share with everyone else here, but
I think I remember the night I lost my memory. I remember being carried by someone. 2 people were running and they were holding me as they ran, running from something behind us. I was very young. This was many years ago. And they hid me in a tree. In like a hollow tree.
Hmm.
And I heard another tree break, and then I was covered with the bark. But I also heard or saw, however, the same green stone hanging around one of their necks that looked exactly like the one the wolf came from.
Possibly your parents, then. I guess all the more reason to go back and try to find the wolf, if that's what we decide to do.
I don't want it to die.
Well, the way that Welt explained it, it would be kinder to send them back, right?
I'll have to ask it myself.
Y'all talking quietly when y'all were talking, or?
No.
No. Open to everyone else, Aria figured that Sol would not wish to try to talk more about what's happened, considering it causes them physical pain.
After you get done, she would say, "How old were you when you were taken away?"
64.
I
I
don't.
think they probably need the conversion for that. That's what? 10, 12?
Like
Yes.
30. In human years.
I suppose, but I was a child.
Probably younger then. I'm only 22.
I don't even know how old I am. The first memory I have is having a rag thrown in my face and telling to clean the ship.
Oh. The first memory I have, besides the one I remembered, is my mother bear sleeping next to me in the woods.
She has the most cuddly fur.
Sorry. Daddy duties.
You're
Oh,
good.
good.
It is good that you found someone to look after you.
She found me.
It is good to have somebody to look after you.
Without her, I probably would be dead.
Let's take a break from this real quick. We'll head out to Rook and Maxie,
Hello.
who will at this point have kind of picked up a small knickknack off of one of the little tables to the side and is just kind of fiddling with it. And then she'll snap off a little piece of it, and then she'll sit it back down.
Sorry to interrupt.
Ah, hey! And she'll kind of slide it to the back of the table.
Can I catch a glimpse of what it is?
Sure. Do a quick perception.
Got you.
Shouldn't be a hard DC.
Okay.
Let's roll a 1.
Yeah.
It's 18.
Oh.
It seems to be a wooden little kind of. So there's several of them. Multiple are actually like pieces that have been whittled into the shape of the original Twilight's Chosen. So it's kind of like one of those little momentums kind of things that are kind of chilling around. But she seems to have broken the head off of their rogue.
Okay. Alright. Rook just kind of smirks and doesn't say anything. I wanted to ask, you're a holy woman, are you not?
Alright. Yes.
May I ask, if it's not too much, who your deity is?
Lady Pesca.
Lady Pesca?
Not Pesca. Yes, Lady Pesca.
Pesca with a P, yes.
Pesca. The goddess of life and balance.
Yes, I'm a little familiar. I grew up in Nebraska myself, so I kind of was exposed to the big ones, but not the one who's been talking in my head.
Oh.
I was just curious how you came to worship Lady Pesca, or how you met her, how that relationship works.
I can't say I've ever truly met her. Unless you were to think of small little sightings through my own faith. I found her following when I was left for dead in a goblin war. She gave me the strength to heal myself and bury my ex-comrades so that they might find peace.
That's a lot.
'Twas a long time ago, but I ken good now.
Okay. My story, I guess, is a little less dramatic. I stole this from my uncle, and now I can't take it off. And now a god talks in my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, stealing's not good. She'll kind of like pat your shoulder, but I can know
Look,
that.
I know that as I know that. I am aware, but when one is trying to survive, you don't have a lot of options. Okay.
Faith clearly says that all balance shall be made, and for something that you stolen, something shall be given. So,
okay.
I would say, don't think of it too hard. Let it guide you, but be wary. And remain who you are in the end. But as I say that, know that there is nothing wrong with approving and improving on who you are. Because that is all faith does for us. It makes us a better person. If you believe that your God is speaking to you, listen. remember, don't go start scribbling on the walls. Okay?
Okay, I
No.
wasn't planning to.
Yeah, no,
I-
I'm just
I-
making a light-hearted comment.
I get it. I was actually curious. The main reason I came to talk to you. If you knew anything of Jessica, given I had a colleague previously who identified the earring as hers.
Well, Jessica is a bit of a wandering soul as far as it goes for gods. Jessica is a goddess of mystery. And, I mean, she hasn't outright, as far as I know, harmed any of her followers. She might now and again send them into a bit of danger, but usually the reasons aren't even for her. That's for their own well-being and for their knowledge. I tend to find followers of Jessica seem to need information inward, not outward of the world.
What do you mean?
Most of her followers are unsure of themselves. To a degree.
It fits. The definition of unsure of myself.
They also tend to be strong-willed. And very sure of themselves, even though they feel strange inside, almost unsure, inner way. Okay.
I see.
That's just a blanket statement, though. It's about as kooky as one might say. Oh, I'm a frickin' Cancer. The stars align, so of course I must eat sushi.
What is sushi?
Right, it's you'll find it down south. It's a bit of seaweed wrapped with grain and raw fish.
That sounds
Good for you.
disgusting. Okay.
It's delicious.
Okay, I believe you. Alright. So, forgive me for my not knowing how to do, the basics. How exactly do you go about worshipping a god? I'm not sure if I want to worship her. I haven't figured out if she's in my best interest. I mean, I kind of just found this, and now I have magic and stuff.
You'll see her kind of give like this side smirk / smile, like pucker of the lips, like a. Well, for each person, it's a bit different. I personally like to make prayers every morning, and then I get out this bronze scale, and I weigh my options via paper. I write down the actions of that day. And I balance the good with the bad, and I put them on the other scales. Maybe that day I'll cheat and have half a pie. So that's go on one side. And then on the other side, I'll go to the orphanage, and I'll help them fix the roofing. That goes on the other scale. And it just kind of balances itself out over time. But that's me. For you, it could be completely different.
Yeah, I don't think I go for the black and white morality that you
don't have to. That is the beauty of having your own thoughts, your own religion. You make it make sense to you. That means no worshipping as far as prayers. That's fine. If it is just keeping your thoughts and prayers to yourself inside, that's what matters.
Well, thank you, Pirate
Thank
Skull.
you.
Pirate Skrill. Yeah. Alright. I guess I have some thinking to do then. About how to worship the goddess of mystery. Yay.
Maybe you could take a sheet of paper and close your eyes and doodle on that paper. Fold it up. Keep it to yourself all day, but don't look till you're ready for bed. It's a mystery.
I actually don't mind that idea. I might come up with my own way, but just creating little mysteries for myself, I suppose.
Hey, where's the harm in it? I mean, provided it doesn't, hinge on someone's life, of course.
I have no interest in hinging things on people's lives these days.
Bit of coin never hurt, though. Make a few mysterious bits. For fun.
Alright. Thank you for this. I appreciate it a lot.
My tea is probably going to get a bit cold, so I'm going to
Oh,
return.
please go drink your tea. That's very important.
And she'll curtsy. And then
Cool.
she'll head down the way. But not before pushing that little figure over the edge and behind the actual stand itself.
Rickle chuckle. It'll be our little mystery. How it ended up there.
You'll just see her eyes sparkle a bit. She likes that.
Rook will turn and head back to the group. Little kick in her step. Anyone dead?
Not this time.
Lovely.
Find what you
Oh,
needed.
nobody's dead. I honestly don't know. I found something, and it might be what I need, but I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Somehow. Anyway.
Gary,
Kinda
you got
glad.
a message in the chat, by the way.
Oh, we got a message in the chat? Huh?
For Sarah.
Specifically for Sierra.
Oh.
It's one of my partners.
You don't get to ignore ads. So if you
Oh,
get called out, you have to
God.
say hi.
Yeah.
Dang it. It got me all red and stuff on stream. How could you?
Oh. It's cute. Oh.
Yeah.
Rook will kind of glance over at Soul. You good?
No. But-
I figured. I was just kind of making sure you weren't breathing.
I wasn't breathing.
No, you were, which is positive.
You said making sure I wasn't breathing.
I'm sorry. I'm not good at this lovely thing we call talking. I'm working on it. It's an acquired skill.
You are doing very well.
Thanks.
As I was always taught, as long as people can understand what you're trying to say, you are effectively communicating.
Okay.
So, what are we going to do?
Find the wolves.
I think we have to find the wolf and make a decision from there. Agreed?
I agree with that, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't think we should kill it.
Sure.
I'd-
But we could always go find the orb that we already know about too.
Good.
I don't know.
My vote is the wolf.
The wolf started like it wanted us to follow, so
I don't want to kill it if we don't have to.
They did
like-
say it was an option to talk to it, so
I
you
could try that.
can talk to animals. You could try that.
I don't really know if this could be considered an animal, though. So we'll
It's
see.
worth a shot.
if a druid can speak to it, I imagine it can be considered an animal. Isn't that kind of a druid thing?
Yes.
What are you, Arum?
Just ask people what they are.
Why not?
Uh, I play music. Bard?
Okay,
I
fair
think is
enough.
what they call it. But being raised in the woods by animals, I can talk to animals.
Useful.
There is one other thing. They said they've already gotten a few of these crystals. I would like to examine the water ones because I think it might be connected to my past.
I'm
Might
sure you
hurt
could
you.
ask them.
Yeah. Saying anything with my past, does that give me a headache?
No, because I don't think you're divulging like too much. It's like a cursory comment.
Mm.
You seem to feel mostly queasy when you give more information of just like I remember such. I remember the feeling or the sensation or the person's face of kind of a situation.
I'm gonna test the waters here.
Uh-oh.
One of the other things I remember was floating. Like, but not in the sky and like the water. Nothing?
You will take 5 points of psychic damage.
Oh, there it is.
I would like to try to hide that I took that damage.
Okay.
I want to insight if you want to roll deception.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll also roll that insight check. If I may. Others.
Oh, where's my insight skill? There it is.
Oof, that's a 3. 15.
Hold on. Hold on.
Aria will see the difference. Rook will somehow see the difference.
I am not good at hiding.
And Rook, at this point, I think will just say, Aria, can I try something? Do you mind?
Whatever you want to try. I'm just
Cool.
gonna toss a healing word at him again.
I
At her.
was going to, actually. And Rook will just sit down on the bed next to Soul and put a hand on her shoulder and do lay on hands. So how many hit points are you? How low are you? Because
Oh,
you can get up to 10, but I imagine like if I don't use all 10, I still have those. So
5.
okay, so you get 5 hit points back.
You do still have them.
Yeah.
Posture check.
I love how we all just
Mm-hmm. That's why it's
just all
there.
like slunched and over. And
Yeah.
You must follow the law.
Thank you, Rook, but I could have done that.
Yeah, no.
I am a healer too, you know. A cleric.
Are you?
I have never seen you heal ever.
I
Kadath will
have,
grin. Kadath will grin wildly.
I
And
have healed once.
And I got a new trick. Let me try my new trick. Thank you. New party trick of boop. You're healed now.
So, first thing in the morning, get them to teleport us back, see what we can do about the wolf.
Sounds like a good plan.
Well, I'm going to head for bed with my painting, I suppose. So,
Yeah, I think I need to head to bed too. I'm got a massive headache.
There'll be kind of a knock on the door. Bit
Sorry,
heavy-handed.
Oliver. I guess Aria will go open it since Sol and Rook are off to bed.
So a big kind of like burly like Goliath will be kind of like sculpting down a bit, trying to like seem like appearable to the person answering the door. Was gonna train, didn't know if anybody wanted to join. Potentially.
You see Rook, who was like about to get ready for bed, just kind of, huh?
Hey-oh! The wave.
How big is this guy?
He's probably at least a good 9 feet tall.
Just standing in the doorway, like,
It's like, hello. I love him so much. Okay, Rook's just like, give me a minute. But yes.
I actually might
Okay.
join you too because I want to hit things.
Take your time,
Fair.
I can't count anyway. He'll just kind of step on back, wave, and sit down on like one of the like side counters.
I love him. I love him.
he's such
my
a
favorite.
sweet bean.
Yeah, Rick will grab the armor, grab the armor in like a hand because she isn't sure she wants to put it on because he's not wearing armor. I would presume. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
this man is straight barbar.
Ah, yeah,
Um,
all right.
yeah.
Grabs armor if needed. Grabs flail. Goes.
Same. I'll
Rippling
grab my.
pectorals, washcloth abs, you know. I'm sorry, Dust.
No, you're good. I'm grabbing the trident and armor and following Rook.
Kenneth will hang back. He has other training he needs to do.
Reading.
It's time for
Yes.
reading Rainbow.
So we'll meander down the hall. We'll take a left, and then Brahm will kind of like push open this painting. And behind there is a very particular room. It has pretty much everything you can think of. In the far back, it's got some dumbbells. It's got some like bars with like weights that you can adjust on them. They've got like this rope pulley system where you can hook like different weights to the rope, and you can just like bow flex the shit out of them through the pulleys. There is a training mat in the center, and then to the right there is this weird pulley system with tarps and stuff that have been kind of put together. So it's basically, as you walk, it's a treadmill. All of it through a pulley system, because none of it is really truly advanced at this point.
Sure.
Welcome to my home from home. Built it myself. Well, except for the pulleys.
You see Rook's face just light up. It's like, you... Can we just come here?
Yeah. Part of the guild. Come and go.
I will live here for the rest of my life.
He'll point to this hammock in the back corner that seems to have like other hand axes and like a big giant hammer sitting in it. I do.
Oh, okay. I will not encroach on your space. But you said something about training?
Yeah. If you want a 101 or if you want to lift some weights, there's a runner in the back. He'll walk over to a dummy and just kind of punch it lightly.
I have accomplished my weightlifting for the week, I think. I pulled a tree out of the ground yesterday afternoon. No big deal. But I'm down to fight you. You wanna fight?
Sure.
You wanna fight with us, Sol?
Well, how are we gonna do it?
I don't know.
You guys can spar, and I can take winner. If you want.
I like that.
Sounds good.
Oh, before you do, you want to wear these, and he'll kind of hold out two they're like weightlifting belts, like the thick leather. I'll hand them over to you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
They make sure you don't actually hurt. It's magic. I don't really understand it fully. Maxie made it.
Oh, okay. We like Maxie. Maxie's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's sweet.
Yeah. She just
Yeah.
told me all about.
He seems a little
what-
sad at that.
Why does he seem sad?
You can ask if you want.
Yeah. Rook's just like, well, what's up with the long face?
Oh, well. Maxie's ex-girlfriend.
Your.
We split up.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
It's okay. It works better. We're cool as friends.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Kind
At
of
least
looks
that's
at
what
Soul.
she says.
Like, what? Okay.
Soul has no idea how to process this information that she's been given, so she just starts walking to like the center of the, if there's a ring or whatever, standing ready to fight.
There's a ring.
Yeah.
Cool. Weapons? No weapons? Magic? No magic? Since apparently, I think we both have magic now. I guess. I don't fucking know.
All is safe with belts on, so you guys choose.
I think go all in because I think both of us have a lot that we want to work out.
I think so. Just don't take it off the mat. But yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And Rook is going to ready your flail. Let's go.
Yeah.
We roll an initiative.
You certainly may. Let me get the initiative tracker up. We'll do this as a bit of a theater of the mind for now.
Totally. Terribly sorry, one moment.
I don't have a token selected, but
Oh, yeah, neither do it. I got a 12.
I got 11.
Yeah. Right.
Alright.
Cool.
So Rook will go first.
So Rook, first things first. He said the belts mean that we're not gonna get hurt. So Rook is going to take the flail and attempt to go for like a. You know how like you can lasso people? You're supposed to do that with a flail, effectively. And then pull her in very close, and then unleash, wrap the flail back. See what happens in just a sec. That's an 11 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Figures. So it goes wide. Goes, oh, mother of heck. That will end my turn.
Alright. Going to, after like going under the flail swing, going to go for a like upward stab with the trident.
Okay.
That's also an 11.
Yeah, that'll miss.
And for my bonus action, I ain't gonna do anything. So that'll be my turn.
Okay, I was gonna say, you get those. Heck.
I only have a few.
You do
so-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I just didn't prepare any of them because I didn't think we'd be fighting anyone today. Rook, will just kind of chuckle to herself as she dodges out of the way of the strike. And yeah, let's do this. Flail. That's a natural
Whoa.
20.
That's
That-
a crit hit.
That's
Yep.
gonna hurt.
And it's gonna hurt a little extra because Savage Attacker.
And Divine Smite.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can add smite. Okay, I'm gonna smite you. I'm sorry.
It's a one
well,
Just
no,
shot.
take
sorry.
Soul down in one go.
Yeah, this is the second time this has happened. So Rook, I think this time, gonna add a little bit of fire magic in there.
You had to do that before.
Oh, I have to do it before? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yep.
Then I didn't do that. I do have a bonus action. Mother... Okay, I'm just gonna do straight up Divine Smite then. So 30 seconds. I have to do a bunch of math. Okay, so base damage there. And then because of Savage Attacker, I add another of the weapons die. So let me just roll that. Okay, so another 5 damage. And then with Divine Smite, I'm just gonna use a first level spell slot because I don't want to hurt you too bad.
Oh, you got
It did roll like Divine Smite.
Oh, it did roll Smite?
Yeah, 7
Why
plus
did-
9.
Why did it do that? Oh. Never mind. Okay, cool. Love it.
Let's see. I'm down.
Okay. And so Rook will just try to do the same move again, and basically wrap the flail around you and then just chuck you to the ground.
Jesus.
And then, oh gods, I'm sorry, I didn't actually mean to hurt you. Are you okay? Are you good? She's gonna do the rest of her and lay on hands on your shoulder. You okay? I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Okay. Cool. Well, I guess we just figured out who would win in a fight.
This time.
A challenge.
He'll hobble off to like the corner and just be like, "Your turn, big guy."
Cool. And he'll kind of step up. While you guys were fighting, he was watching. He's gonna set down this little crochet that he's been working on.
Oh, I love Brom. Oh my god.
Brom is my
And then
favorite.
he's gonna grab the battle axe off his back and go, "Hurrah!" And he'll take a 5-foot step and do a 15-foot jump into the ring.
Oh, of
Because he
course
has
he
a
will.
feat called athletic.
I would love if he had like a very small pair of glasses while he was crocheting.
Oh my god, yeah.
Perfect.
And Brahm will kind of look to you, will smile, tap his stomach, and go, "Only fair if you go first."
Rook will kind of gulp and say, okay, yep, only fair. Cool. And this time, she will be a smart person played by me, for once, and cast Searing Smite in advance.
Okay.
Because I didn't get to cast a single fire spell last season, so I'm doing it now. And she's gonna cast Searing Smite and then go for an attack. So 30 seconds. It's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna turn off Divine Smite. There we go. Four bludgeoning damage, and then extra 2. Give me a second. I'll post actual Searing Smite in the chat.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
From a nat to low rolls.
Yeah. So he takes 2 damage now, and then at the start of each of his turns until the spell ends, he has to make a con save or take more damage. So it's kind of like fire elemental ability. No.
Yeah, I had searing and branding mixed up. That was my problem.
You're good. So that will end my turn, and I think she's gonna try and just smack him, because he's a very large target. And as she does so, say, "Well, come at me." Oh no.
He's going to widen his stance, tap his knee, smack his foot down, and he'll just breathe out, and you'll see all of his muscles kind of tighten and veins pop out as he rages.
Yeah. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
He will kind of in the deepest breath, for the county, and then he is going to use his great axe. He'll swing at you with a 19 to hit.
That will adjust it.
Slashing. He has extra attack, so he'll smack again. It's a
that'll miss.
13 hit. Okay.
13 will miss. Bounces off the plate armor.
If he's raging, he gets raging damage.
Oh shit! Yeah. Let me just roll it once to see how much that is. Raging damage is an extra 3.
Or wait, what do I have?
Probably chain and shield.
Oh, so 18.
Oh yeah, I do have chainmail. Never mind.
Does rage give you a bonus to hit?
No, just bonus damage.
Okay. Didn't think so. Cool.
Okay, so is 3 more damage?
Yep. So
Okay,
15, 18 total.
He just quartered me in one hit. Love that.
Damn.
But I'm still standing.
I mean, at least he didn't one-shot you.
He'll stand back up, and he'll smack his stomach again and rub it. Your turn.
Rook will kind of. Fair point. And she's just gonna. She knows she can't beat him, but she's gonna go for a strike to the head.
You needed to make a Constitution save, by the way, Corey.
Yeah, he does need to make a con save. That's true. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
For fire damage.
That's like one of the barbarian's best strikes. Best.
Yeah.
23.
Yep. No, he takes nothing. Love that. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Let me make sure that I don't have to make a. Is it concentration?
What exactly
it
is
concentration.
that damage?
It's fire damage.
Let's see. Can he opt to take it anyway?
That's up to you.
You can always opt to fail.
He'll opt to take it anyway. How much are you giving?
It's 1d6. That is if his smacking of. Well, it was at the start of his turn. So okay. So before he hit me, he takes 5 fire damage, and then
So
I have to
see,
make
like,
a
flickers
concentration
of
check.
fire
Right?
on his shoulder. Yeah.
Because it is concentration. Remind me how I do concentration. It's a con save, right?
It's a con save.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It's 13.
Yeah, you're good.
Rook will go for another smack. And she can't do any more smiting, so it's just going to be a regular smack.
Hmm.
Let's go. That's an 11.
He's gonna move into the punch for you and give you an extra d6 towards your attack.
Okay. Second? Oh,
A
never mind.
15 will hit.
Or it would be a
16 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rook is kind of suspicious, but okay. Admittedly, he just tried to kill her, so. It's a total of 7 bludgeoning damage. Right to the face.
Oh! Good one.
You're making it too easy!
Conditioning. Take much hits. Take more hits later.
Love him so much. Oh my god.
Wanna go again?
You know what?
He'll-
Sure.
He'll give up his turn for you to go.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, so roll again. Alright. That's a 24!
That'll hit.
Yeah! Another 7 bludgeoning damage. The other cheek!
Oh yeah.
The Kool-Aid man. It's just like, okay. Come on. At least let me die with dignity.
Okay. I'm not gonna kill you. I will beat you. And then he'll squat down. You'll see that rage go over him again. His muscles kind of like Super Saiyan moment almost.
No hair.
He'll be like so excited, like he bites the handle of his axe. And then he'll take a good swing with the axe. 16 potentially.
Yes. That will miss.
All right. 17.
Will also miss.
Ah! It goes more. You go.
Oh, okay. I'm going. Alright. 14 hit.
14 will hit.
Okay. Another 7. How many
He'll
7s
take it.
can I roll in one round?
The
Or
lucky
one-
number.
One game. I guess.
All right. Is
This
that your
time
turn?
it's to like the shoulder. Yeah.
Okay. So he'll take that into the shoulder. Okay. Use axe one hand this time. And he'll just hold it in the other hand, like raging and swing. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it. Mm-hmm.
15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
I'm out.
25 to hit with the other one. But if you're down, he's not gonna
Yeah,
swing. Like he'll stop.
I'm down in one hit. Yeah.
Good fight.
Yeah. Good fight. It's time to go easy on me.
No, you did fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to. Okay. Rook will pick herself back up. Just not bleeding, I would imagine, but very bruised.
The belts you're gonna feel are slowly regening that damage.
That's cool.
Like everything that you hit, like no sharp edges have cut you. It felt like a smack, and they did more like stamina damage to you. So like you felt like strength sap from you rather than like bruises and punches and that. Like the fire clearly was there, but you don't really see any full damage from the fire on Braum.
Okay, that's good.
Braum will take a step. He'll hop out of the ring. He will kind of head over to his corner, and he will come over with a full plate of cookies. Nice sugar cookies. I'll set those down for
He
everyone.
bakes and crochets. Oh my god, he's so wholesome.
Who is this guy?
Why did he break up
He is
with him?
Braum.
Oh my god! Rook will see the cookies, see the sugar on the cookies, and just grab like 3. If he'll let her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it like at least 30 on this plate. He is more than happy for you to take as many as you want.
Okay, she'll take 5. And then turn to Soul. Hey, there's cookies. Do you want a cookie?
Yeah,
Maybe that'll help with
she's-
your brain.
She's grabbing cookies and she's like, I don't know what love is, but is this it?
No, love hurts.
Oh my god.
Rook will just pat him on the shoulder and go, I know, big guy, I know. It sucks. Yeah. Okay. Make
So
cookies.
for each of you guys, the next day, for training, all day you will have a boost. You're gonna have temporary 5 HP for the day, and a +1 to strength.
Oh wow.
Can we,
Training with
God.
Braum.
Can we do the reading training?
Yeah, definitely. So we'll take a minute from there. As you guys are eating your cookies, we'll head back to the room. We're a little bit more knowledgeable with books.
So first of all, let's just do that intelligence roll and get it out of the way.
Yup. See how bad I do. At intelligence rolls. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. Good.
I'll take
All
a
right.
15.
So, after hearing Brahm's entire thing with numbers and not knowing numbers, she's gonna decide, you know what, today we're doing numbers and dates because that's kind of important. So she's gonna have a whole bunch of her usual like tracing paper for him to go through and learn, and she'll go through all the different numbers and like probably go through like the evolution of numbers from like the original set of if we're using like the same kind of numbers we use here. Where originally it was like by counting the angles, and then now it's just kind of all rounded and dumb. And then eventually she'll go, okay, well, how about we look at dates, like birthdays? So my birthday is the 2nd of Solmorum. So you would write that like this. You got the 2, and then you've got the Solmorum. Alright? And then what's your birthday? And we'll write that out.
It's going to be thinking, what month is it now?
Noctorum. I think it's Noctorum the 1st.
I think it's the 2nd.
It'll be the
Look at
2nd
calendar.
tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes my birthday in 10 days.
So it's the 11th?
How do I do that one?
Okay, so you remember the 1 is the one that has one angle in it, and that's still how we draw it. We still give it its little hat, and then one big line.
Yep.
Right, and then next
1.
to that, right, and then next to that we're going to put another 1. So you've got the 10 and the 1.
1.
And then you've got Noctorum, which, if you remember... Actually, I'll let you try this, since you're getting pretty good at sounding it out. Why don't you try sounding Noctorum out and writing it down?
Noctorum. N-O-K-T-O-R-E-M.
Yeah, look, see, that's really, really close. So remember how a couple weeks ago we went over knock, like knocking, how sometimes a K can be silent next to it?
Yeah.
So it's going to start with the K. Then just after that there's another K in the middle. And then you've just got the vowels at the end a little mixed around. So it's T-U-R-O-M.
Oh, okay. See him cross out what he's got and redo it.
Yeah, see? Look! And you got so close just by sounding it out. I'm sure that anyone who looked at that would know what you were trying to write.
That's good, right?
Yes, it's very good. Okay.
Thank you. I haven't celebrated my birthday in years.
I don't think I've ever not celebrated my birthday.
Sol and I didn't make a big deal of it.
Well, that's gonna change.
Oh no.
Now I need to know what Sol's is, and then I need to figure out what Rook's is as well. Do you think either of them would tell me if I asked?
Sol probably would. We just never really cared about that stuff. But Sol also might not know her birthday.
She could do what Arum and I did. We just decided on a birthday because she didn't know what it was. You have to celebrate being born. It doesn't particularly matter at what point in the cycle you were born.
It'll probably be in Solmorum then.
Right, because that was her favorite month. That's why you gave her the name Sol.
Yep.
I remember things.
Do better than most. I think I'm getting a hang of this.
You are. You're doing very, very well. And considering it's a really difficult skill picking out reading and writing, and a lot of people who are much older than you and I don't know how to do that.
Not quite sure how old I actually am. It's probably a little bit younger. Last time I left my home, I was 16. been a few years since then. I haven't really kept track.
So, probably about my age. So I guess somewhere between 19 and you mentioned 22 earlier.
Yeah. Probably. Do you ever miss your family?
I do. Desperately. I really want to go home and see my dad. But I'm sure it's worse for you. I've only not seen him in 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, we celebrated birthdays a lot. Our mom was always making sure we had what we wanted.
I need to think about what we're gonna do for your birthday and what I'm gonna get you.
You don't have to get me anything. You already teach me how to read.
Then maybe I'll write a song. And I'm not getting you anything. I'm not spending money.
That's good. Keep your money. I wonder if they're having fun training. I wonder how Soul's doing. I've never seen her like that.
Well, seeing Rook's face when training was offered, I think that she's having the time of her life.
Yeah, she likes to hit stuff. She's pretty good at it too.
We will ask them when they get back.
Well, at least they probably got their mind off of all the bad stuff that's happened.
We can jump. I'm getting back. Or whatever Corey would like to do since I see him opening his mouth.
Yep.
I think that is 17 minutes past 3 hours, so it might be a good time to end for today. I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, go ahead, subscribe, follow, press that button, ring that bell. Whatever it takes for you guys to enjoy in this adventure and get it out there to other people, wherever you're watching. Thank you guys for being here. I want to thank Cobalt Press for the Tomes of Beasts and the Creature Codex, 2 books that we're going to be using throughout this year. There wasn't any combat today, but there will be in the future. I also want to thank Sirenscape with their music. You can find a link probably somewhere below within the description, anywhere. Through a link tree, you'll be able to see pretty much all the sounds that we've used today. Everything we use for special effects, spells, just background mood. Thank you guys. And remember one thing. Keep your opportunities open.